Hello, my wonderful shiny gems, and I have no idea why it's showing blue. I set that up twice now, and it's showing blue. Hold on. Oh, hold on, guys. We'll see about fixing this. How are your guys's, what is it, Tuesday going? Tuesday night, in fact. Oh, da 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 da. Alright. Make it a little bit smaller. There we go. And then remove that. There we go. That should help. Alright. As it says, it's a super sneaky stream today. And it's D&D. I'm going to be a player in a new D&D group. Call of Alara. I'll get Mama Kitty to say it again when I get into Discord. But before we do that, I really want to discuss what my character is really quickly and read the background of my character. Really quickly. Oh, no, you don't. You don't need that. Not today. Hold on. Oh, actually, don't. We don't need that in the background. Not today. It's not hot yet. Well, it is, but it's not as hot as it could be. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm not too sure, but hopefully you can. Oh gosh. Alright, so let's get started. Hey, Solray. Alright, let's get started. This is what my character looks like. Yeah, check it out. Solray in the house. I think he's still streaming. If you guys want to go check him out. Alright. Let's see. Where is my notes? Awesome. Yeah, I'll be in there in just a few moments. So this is what my character looks like. She is a Tabaxian. You want to follow along? Awesome. Alright, so really quickly, the backstory of my character. It's a little bit longer. Tabaxian. There we go, Tabaxian. I thought it was a B. I could have swore it was a B. I could have swore it was a B. But whatever. We're not going to get into that. So first and foremost, appearance. I stand 5 foot 9 inches tall. I have black fur and skin and deep yellow eyes. I weigh about 110 and am light as a feather on my feet. I have a scar on my face just under the eye that is the shape of a crescent moon that I got as a young child. That's quickly the backstory, which I should add in a little story about how I got that scar. I will, maybe next time. Alright, so I kind of have them in chapters-ish type stuff, but really quickly, the general background is based off of actually with Solray, because Solray is my kid brother. So Solray's gonna be my kid brother. But anyways, I was born during a new moon with all black fur and skin. My parents thus named me Blackest Night, and my nickname became Night. Yes, of course you do, Solray. Solray's the only one that doesn't ever have to ask. Well, Verbean's another one. Blackest Night, and my nickname became Night. At the age of 3, I became a big sister. My parents named him Claude. My mother gave me the amethyst necklace, which is a family heirloom, on this day. At around age 6, my little brother followed me everywhere. But I noticed that he loved the boats and the sea far more than I did, and thus I would take him there to watch him come in and out. Yep. However, at night I would sneak out and head to the forest near the town and play with the Fey wildlings. I learned their language quite quickly and learned it was known as Sylvan. At about 9 years old, I snuck out for the last time. I was captured and knocked out by persons unknown before I got to the forest, then woke up next to a bunch of other children about the same age. The next 4 years of my life was a nightmare. We were given constant tests and trials that we must pass or be terminated. After completing this training, which was basically turning us into amateur thieves, spies, and assassins, we were given our first mission and our new names. My new name was Midnight. My first mission became my first chance to escape them. Though that was easier said than done, since I was one of their best candidates. Since they wouldn't let me go and they started coming after me, so I decided to take the fight to them. Figuring out how to kill them became an obsession, and once I was done, I decided to finally go home. At the age of 16, a few weeks before my birthday of year 17, I finally set eyes on my hometown next to the Portland Forest. It was snowing. I love the snow. Why can't it snow here? I just want it to snow. It's like almost 80 degrees here, or at least in my room. Anyways, I found my parents' house and just stood out of sight in my dark hooded clothes watching them. I chose not to go up to them and stay within the shadows. They seemed really happy and I didn't want to ruin that for them by showing back up after all these years. My friend was right. People continue with their lives and move on. I decided to get a room for a few weeks in town and made sure not to run into them. My brother was obviously still very much interested in the seas and boats, and he seemed to be taking care of one as well. Okay. When I turned 17, I decided to catch one of these ships and head out to sea. I wanted to see this world and find the special Fey woods that my old friends of the forest talked about. I would become the greatest thief if I were to find it and steal its jewel, though I don't think I would ever actually take it from its home, for I care for these creatures and respect them even now. About 3 years later, looking for this land of the Fae, I have yet to find. This is the third ship trip I am on looking for it, however. This time it was different. The ship was attacked by pirates and destroyed. I woke up on a beach unknown to me. I grabbed the supplies I could find and also unlocked some chests that were scattered around the beach and which held some gold. And that's basically where we're at. Oh yes, that's basically where we're at. Okay, so this is me. And this is my character. This is actually almost the perfect portrayal of my character. Alright guys, it is. Alright, so let me get into Discord if I can find Discord. I know I have Discord somewhere around here. There we are. Alright, let me get into Discord. And Mama Kitty is the DM in this game. I am clearly just the player. I will admit that I've been helping her, and she's actually been helping me a lot too, because we're fiddling around with the Roll20 settings and stuff and learning new things, which is awesome. Alright, let's get in to Discord. And you can't hear me because I have this on for some reason. Hello, can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you.
Awesome.
Yeah, we just figured out today how to gamble.
Yeah, exactly.
We figured out how to play 3-card for you.
Awesome. Yeah, we figured out how to play 3-card Monty, or 3-dragon ante, I should say. 3-dragon ante.
So yeah, I just set up the shoreline for you. I got some debris and a couple of chests down for you.
Awesome. Alright.
Although I probably should have gone with wooden chests. I mean, like all wood.
Yeah. Where's the water at?
I didn't put it in. Let me see. Hold on.
Maybe it's low tide.
It could be low tide.
Yeah, it could be low tide.
So
I was
say
just
it's
wondering.
low tide.
It's but the ocean is north of me, right?
Yeah, it's north.
Okay. Just in general. All right. Say
I'll just leave the chest as is.
it's Alira, right? Alara? Aralia. That's. I'm never gonna say that right.
No.
She can call it Alira if she wants, because she doesn't exactly know what it's called.
Yeah.
She doesn't know those words, so.
It's alrighty then.
Yes, exactly. Oh, but this is a new realm. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. Character sheet. Where are you? There you are. Hello, character sheet. Alright. The 1,000,000 things that I have to keep track of. Still. Alright, so, I'm just waking up. Might have won him. Alright, let's zoom in so you can see my little token. Alright. So, I'm just waking up on the shore, right? Or did I finish looting everything?
Okay. I'm just gonna have you wake up on the shore. So you wake up, after having basically been... Oh, yeah. I'm a little scattered right now. Don't mind me. So you wake up on the shore with the sun blaring in your face after being washed ashore.
Okay. A little staggered and looking at the sun, totally drenched in salt water.
Sunburn.
And not to mention, your skin's also very irritated from all the salt in your clothes.
Yeah. I decide I'm going to look around. What do I see in general besides the chest?
There are there's a bit of tattered cloth, likely sails, and bits of wood across the beach.
Okay, so clearly I'm in a wreckage. I'm gonna go to this chest and basically try to open it. What's that gonna be? What's that with? Thieves' tools, I guess.
Yeah, it would probably be thieves' tool.
Okay.
If it's not broken
Am I rolling
already.
with... Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Am I rolling with an advantage if it's broken already? Is it broken already?
It definitely looks a little damaged, so yes.
Okay. Ooh, a 17.
So you definitely get it open.
Awesome. What's in it?
Thinking.
as I look through it, I realize that I should check to see if I have my amethyst crystal on my neck, and I assume I still do.
Your amethyst crystal is still there. Do you actually have it in your items list?
I should add it. Hold on.
Go ahead and add that. But yeah, the amethyst crystal did not fall off during the in the explosion. So.
And getting swept off to shore. Not to make it easy on you, you could just say that I found all my stuff that's in my inventory.
Okay, yeah, you definitely have everything that's in your inventory.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. That's actually what you find. A good portion of this stuff, except for your thieves' tools and your thieves' tools you probably already had on you, but the rest of it you probably The rest of it you find.
Everything in black I had on me.
Okay.
The rest of it is.
Well, the rest of it you will find in these chests. So you find the string, the crowbar, and the oil flask, as well as the candle and the crowbar. Oh no, the candle and the pittance you find in this chest.
Okay. I see another chest, so I'm gonna go to that and use my thieves' tools to open it again. I kind of want to look at it.
This one, on the other hand, is a little sturdier. So.
Okay. Oh, I have to actually click it twice. Duh. And that 20.
All right, you definitely get it open. What did I say you got with the first chest? It was the crowbar, the string, the oil flask, the candle.
And the
Why
pittance.
do you have crowbar twice?
I don't.
Since you got crowbar down twice. Because it's right underneath the candle, there's the crowbar again.
Oh, probably because of my spies and then I also chose the burglar's backpack. So I probably have 2 crowbars. But we can get rid of one because
just get rid of one of them.
Yeah.
But in this chest you find the hammer, the hooded lantern, a pack of a 5 days pack of rations, and some more.
And my gold.
And your gold.
Okay.
And you find a little a sack of gold in there too.
Okay. I go over here to what looks like the tattered cloth that you were talking about. Can I tell if it's like useful for anything, or is it just tattered cloth that just is beyond repair of any sorts?
It is a tattered bit of sail, but it looks like it might be salvageable.
I would like to try to salvage it then.
Would that be like a survival check or something?
Salvaging would probably be well, that's actually up to you, but I would go with survival, if anything.
Okay, so yeah.
Or
roll me
maybe perception.
Perception. Since you're gonna try and salvage it, it'd probably be a survival check.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll roll survival. Ha! Right?
You're as good as I am.
I know, right?
Oh, wow. So, you were unable to get anything out of this bit of cloth.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go try over here.
It is another bit of sail. Go ahead and see if you can salvage something.
And I got a 12.
That actually
My
isn't all
bonus.
that bad. You managed to get some scraps of cloth. I'd say about maybe 5 scraps.
Alright, 5. Alright. Is that all I see besides the tattered wood and stuff?
Yes, that's pretty much it.
Okay. I kind of walk away from the ocean and head towards the south. What do I see? Oh. Could you warn me next time when you move?
Oh, sorry. Moving you to the map, sorry. Okay, so... Of course, you see a bit of a ridge or whatever to the south of you. It doesn't look too steep, but it'll take you a bit to get up to the top.
Okay, first off, could you tell me where exactly I am on the map?
Scroll to your right. It was that one spot that I showed you earlier, the one that where Claude was.
This one?
My bad. Hold on. I forgot to move you to the token layer.
Ah, okay. There I am. Okay, so straight in front of me is a ridge.
Yeah, right there where the green starts, you see this ridge, but it doesn't look too steep to climb.
Alright, then I climb it and whatnot.
Once you get to the top of the ridge, you actually see a town to the southwest of you.
Okay. How many... You said I could move 2. What time of day was it when I woke up?
Midday.
Okay, so it's probably about time I make camp here.
Alright. So of course you make up camp. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
1d20.
The night was uneventful.
Great. Alright, okay. That'd be that's awesome. Alright, alright, so I wake up, and I eat one of my rations for the day. If I can find rations. Okay, and then I decide to continue heading towards that town.
Alright. Go ahead and move your token.
Hold on. I'm blowing in pollen, apparently. Alright, so 1, 2. I know it's kind of late-ish in the day, but can I make it to the town from there?
Yes, you can make it to the town.
Okay. I get on the road. I see the road, and I head towards the town, and I'm in town.
All right, I'm moving you to the town then.
Thank you. Oh. Wow, what a simple town. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it's simple.
I
Okay?
found it on the, I actually found it in the, when I looked up, like, cities or towns or whatever. This is what I found, so I'm using it.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, you enter town. It is dark. Nobody is around that you can see. But you see... What was that?
I was gonna ask if there was lanterns on the houses and whatnot.
There are.
Alright.
There are lanterns along the... There are lanterns along the road, or path, or whatever, guiding your way in.
Okay. Thank you. Alright. What can I see anything towards this direction?
You see what looks to be a pair of shops, and, well, to your character's right, you look to see what looks like may possibly be an inn.
Okay. Looks like the entrance might be over here. I assume the shops are closed.
Of course, it's a little late for that.
Alright, so this is the inn?
Yes, this is the...
Okay. I walk into the inn and ask if I could get a room for the night.
The lady there says, yes, sure.
How much for the night?
1 gold.
Okay. You may have my 1 gold. Okay. Alright.
She shows you to your room. Although you roll a perception check.
Okay. Where is it? I just made my character sheet. Hold on. Perception?
Perception.
Okay.
As you're being led to your room, you notice a familiar yet obviously old scent. And judging by the way it smells, it's that of your brother. It's clear that your brother was here.
Okay. I kind of sniff around and I recognize the scent and as my brother and kind of get wide-eyed and yet a little spooked because I don't even know where I'm at.
But it's also an old smell.
Yeah.
So he was here,
I think,
but it was several days ago. Or a couple of days ago.
Then I kind of pass it off as me just wishing I could see him again and then follow her to my room. And continue to follow her to my room. Okay.
And one more thing. And one more thing. Along with that smell, there is another one that you don't recognize.
And there was another one I didn't recognize.
Yeah, that was with this other, with this smell, with your brother's smell. And considering the way it smelled, it was definitely some. Oh, would your character have seen dragons in your world?
Possibly. Yeah, probably, actually. I would say probably. During her 3 years of adventuring and looking for the Forest of the Fae. Yeah, I'd say so.
But yeah, there was like a very slight, very subtle draconic scent with your brother's scent.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you get some rest. Next morning, what do you do?
Next morning I go down the stairs. I assume I'm going down the stairs.
Yeah, you're going downstairs.
Okay. The next morning I go downstairs and ask the keep if there was a place to either get a bath or get my clothes cleaned of the salt water and whatnot. Or where I could get water to do that.
She shows you where the bath is within the inn so that you can get yourself.
Okay.
That's something.
What was that? You keep getting cut out by whatever's in your background.
I am so sorry about that. Anyways, that was just like a loud conversation happening behind me. I'm sorry.
All good. So, she shows me where all of that is, and I clean up all my stuff and my fur.
Do you like lick your paws?
I said I took a bath.
That doesn't mean you don't do that.
Who says it? That's a good point. Yeah, I guess I would lick my paws. Yep. Anyways.
Although that was, like you said, that was probably something that was conditioned out of you.
Yeah.
All those cat tendencies.
Not all of them, but most of them.
Great deal of them.
Sadly. I still have little cat quirks in me. Alright, after I finish that, about what time of day is that?
It would be, well, not early morning, but definitely pretty early in the morning. It's like mid-morning.
Okay. I go back to the innkeeper and say, thank you for showing me that and lending me a room for the night. Is there a place I could get some food?
We could get you some food. By the way, I don't actually have a freaking... that's something that I really need to make. I'm busy like
menu.
menu.
That's okay. How much for the food? We'll just be vague then. I'm okay with being vague.
My mobile number just in case Stephen or
5 silver.
5 silver. Can you break a gold piece?
Yes.
no, yes I
Okay.
And she gives you 5 silver back.
Alright. Okay.
You hear her make a comment that this is the second time. No, wait, no, never mind. She wouldn't. He didn't have any money. She comments on your on the odd markings on your gold piece.
Ah.
So
Okay.
she's never seen these particular markings before.
Okay. As I eat, I'm kind of looking around to see who or what I see. If there's anybody else sitting down and eating.
There are other people that are eating their breakfast. It doesn't seem too, how to say this, it doesn't seem particularly busy.
Okay. Whoa. That terrified me.
What terrified you?
Well, I had an ant on my screen that came from who knows where, but one of the chimneys looked like it was moving, and then it moved downward, and it finally turned into what looks like a normal ant. But that's not what I saw.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so it's not particularly
I do,
busy.
however, want you to roll a perception check.
Again? Okay, give me a sec. There. Okay. Wait, no, that's not perception. That's persuasion. Where's perception? There's perception. Rolled. Rolling.
A odd figure, an odd white figure does catch your eye.
An odd white figure. Where? Behind me, forward, in front of me, sideways?
She actually just walks in. Oh no, she's walking down from the stairs as you're eating. You watch her walk down the stairs. Her gown seems to shimmer. Her hair is white. She's wearing a elegantly white, sparkling gown and holding a intricate staff in her hand.
Is it a shiny staff? Does it have a jewel on it?
It has, judging by the look of it, it has white. You're not entirely sure what it's made of, but it is a white staff with what looks to be an ankh at the head of it.
Okay.
And at the base, at the bottom of the staff, it's like a crystal ball being clutched in what looks to be a dragon's talon.
Interesting.
But it definitely looks like something that, if you could sell it, would fetch a handsome price.
Alright, well, I look up at her and kind of look at her up and down, and the crystal ball sort of catches my eye along with the shimmering top side, but I continue eating and kind of hurriedly eating before she gets all the way downstairs, does she approach me at all?
She actually she glances at you for a moment, but keeps walking.
Okay. Is she headed out of the building or to the bar?
She's going
or to the
to
innkeep?
sit, and she actually sits down, and the innkeeper brings her a rather sizable plate of food. And I mean sizable. I mean there's enough food there that could feed a dragon.
Does she sit down next to me or somewhat close to me, like a couple of seats away
Nearby.
or something like that? Nearby? Okay.
Like
I kind of look wide-eyed from under my hood with the amount of food that she got, and as the barkeep comes by me, innkeep comes by me.
Barkeep.
I ask, "Who's that?"
The innkeep tells you that is Mara, the White Sorceress. Everyone knows her.
Mara? How do you spell Mara?
M-A-R-A.
Oh, okay. I was thinking there might have been an H in there or something.
Oh. That's just the way I spelled it when I gave her the name.
Okay. Mara the White Sorceress. Okay. Okay, I assume she's kind of looking at me when I stopped the barkeep. The innkeep! I'll get that eventually.
That's okay, it happened.
Well, considering most of my guys are in taverns instead of just flat-out inns. Okay. I kind of look at her, and since I finished eating, I'm gonna leave the inn. After I go talk to the innkeep one more time and ask, crap, what was I gonna ask her? Oh, I was gonna ask her if there was a place I could sell cloth.
You can always check the general goods store.
Where's that at?
Directly south.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, I exit the inn and head out. I'm going to make a roll here of perception to make sure no one's trying to follow me discreetly.
You do not notice anybody following you.
Okay. Okay. What do I see in the store here? Or if it's a store. What's it look like?
It is apparently a magic shop.
Okay, we're not touching magic ever again.
We're not touching magic ever again. I like that.
And this one?
That's the general goods shop.
Okay, I'm gonna assume actually the door is right here.
Okay.
I entered the general store shop and asked the
Clerk?
clerk, yeah, there we go, that's better. The clerk, if he would like to buy some of my cloth that I found on the beach. I had washed it up and cleaned it up and made it look nice.
He asks to have a look at it.
Yeah, I hand it to him.
So he
I have
has a
5
look at it. He has a look at it and says,
It's a great news there.
I can give you... I'll give you 5 silver pieces for the,
A silver piece each, huh? Is there anything you can make out of it? Or should I find a clother for that?
Taylor.
Taylor, yeah.
tailor, clother, not too much difference. Well, there is a clother in the city of the Gale if you're willing to wait.
If I'm willing to wait.
To wait that long.
What town is what's the name of this town?
This is... Darn it, I forgot the name. This is Windygale Village.
Windygale what?
Village.
Village. Okay. Windygale Village. Alright, thank you for the information. I think I'll just yeah, you can have it for 5 silver. Now, is that 5 silver a piece or 5 silver for all of it?
Yep. 5 silver for all of them.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Alright. Alright. Okay. Thank you for your information. Is there anything you can tell me about the white sorceress?
Oh, very little is known about her. But she always takes the same path every year. She always travels the same path. From what I've known, she's ancient, and yet not a day of age is shown on her face.
Interesting. What's this same path you talked about? What?
She travels to each of the kingdoms. And stops by the towns to get some rest. She's currently on her way to the ever-changing forest.
Interesting. Okay. Is that far from here? Or do you know?
Oh, I know. But I would never go there.
Why not?
Oh, haven't you heard? apparently anyone who goes in there goes mad. People get lost in there nearly every day, and when they come out, they're rambling about creatures and moving trees.
Interesting. I get a huge grin on my face when I say it.
But the town that borders it is about 5 days away. Should likely be stopping off there first.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Thank you for the information. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, there isn't anything I need at the moment.
Alright. Well, thank you again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Okay, so I kind of go over here. I do not step into the store, but I kind of knock at the door, if there's a door. Yeah, I knock on the door.
You hear somebody on the other side say, "It's open."
I call back, I'm not entering this place.
Then why'd you not?
I need some healing potions. Potions of healing.
We have plenty of those.
I kind of step back a little in case he decides to come out. Could you... for how much?
$5 silver apiece.
5 silver apiece? Would you do 10 for 4?
You haggling with me?
Yes. I don't have 5 silver apiece.
Alright. I'll give you 4 potions. If you can get a hold of... What was that again? I'll give you all 4 if you can retrieve a feather from a breeze trotter.
A what?
A breeze trotter. They're wild winged horses that live on the plains. I just need 1 feather. How you get it is up to you. But I need 1 feather from the breeze trotter.
Alright. Alright. 1 feather from a graze trotter. Okay. Yeah, okay. As the magic store describes this creature, I kinda am taken aback by the fact that it's a horse that can fly.
A flying horse.
Yeah. Okay. Alright then. I will be back with the feather. Does it matter the condition?
I prefer it to be in.
Tact.
I prefer it to be for it to at least be intact.
Okay. Alright. Thank you. Farewell. Hopefully I'll be back. Okay,
So now it's time for you to find a wild breeze trot. You sound a little nervous.
I'm gonna continue exploring the town first. What do I see to my, I guess this blue house here. So, this house. What's it look like? Is it empty? Is it just a house?
Most of these are probably just houses. Yeah, I basically just figured that these would just be houses. So.
Is this house empty? Can I not hear anything in them? I can roll perception if you like.
Roll perception.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely don't hear anything.
Okay. Not in the house. I ain't dumb enough to go in it. I don't hear anything. Alright. I'll roll perception for the red house. Yeah, no. I'm horrible today.
Hey, isn't that what you want? To not hear anything?
Yeah, but
if she rolls so low, it's kind of a good idea not to go in if you haven't heard anything.
Yeah. Okay. What do I hear for this house? If I hear anything.
I'm gonna need another perception check.
Another one? I just rolled one.
Never mind.
Yeah, the last three are for blue, red.
Okay, so what do you hear in that one?
Yeah, if I hear anything. It's this one here. I'm not inside of it, but I was showing where I was.
Understandable. There doesn't seem to be any activity in that house. Or at least not at the present time.
I go up to the door and knock on it. Any response?
You hear somebody get up and walk towards the door.
Alright, okay, so before he even opens it, I kind of run and go in between these two houses.
Okay. You hear the door open and somebody calls out, "Hello? Is anybody there?" After a couple of minutes, the door closes.
Okay. Alright. I think I'm just gonna... What time is it now?
Let's see, we said it was mid-morning. By now, it's probably midday.
Okay. I head out of town to find a wild.
Alright, I'm gonna move you to the map.
Okay. Yeah, prepared. I'm prepared this time. Ha ha ha. Okay. I assume these are the plains in general.
Yeah, the grassy looking area is all plains.
Okay, do I see any trotters just around the town area that I'm in?
You do not currently see any wind trotters, any breeze trotters around. No.
Race trotters. Haha, I got you saying it.
Wind trotter. But yeah, you don't see any breeze trotters around.
Okay, I'm gonna go south and look again. You want me to roll perception?
Yeah. Yes.
I almost thought that said persuasion.
Yeah, you try and persuade. I'm sorry. You try to persuade some breeze trotters to show up out of nowhere. I'm sorry.
I could always go here, horsey, horsey, horsey.
Here, horsey, horsey.
What's their mating call?
Anyway, you look around and you don't really see any trotters until you look up. There is a herd of breeze trotters that look almost like they're swimming in the air above you.
I look up and and say, huh. How does he expect me to get up there?
But they're currently frolicking in the clouds above you, so to speak.
Yeah, that's where my comment came from. How am I supposed to get up there? Alright,
Well, it's pretty clear that they are not currently hungry, so otherwise they probably would be down there with you.
now, do they see me?
They don't seem to notice you.
Okay, so
They're too high
I'm going to. Yeah, I am going to hide in the tall grassy area. There's my stealth check. Actually, I should probably roll with advantage, but oh well.
And that works.
And just wait and watch.
So you wait wait until they get hungry enough to come down. You watch them fly down and land.
Okay.
To get some nice fresh crab.
Okay, so are they all in a group? Is there one off? What's going on when they do that?
There is actually a pretty decent sized grouping, but there is a little foal that seems to be wandering off.
I mean, a foal is a baby. I kind of cringe, but maybe it would be one that is somewhat lenient towards humanoids. I kind of sneak by the herd towards the foal. Where's my character sheet? Why am I having a heck of a time finding my character sheet?
Hello, Light Paw.
What?
Oh, never mind. She's not currently in chat.
Okay. Yeah, so I skirt around the herd towards the foal. Kind of sneaky. Sneaky's a word. Sneakily is probably not a word.
Sneakily. I don't think that's actually a word.
Don't you just love when I make up words, though?
It's cute.
Alright, hold on. Do I roll with an advantage because when they landed they still didn't see me?
Yeah, you should be able to roll with an advantage. They didn't see you, so.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
I would hope so. I get to the side of the foal so the foal can sort of see me, but the rest of the herd, no. And reach my hand paw out to sort of pet it to keep it calm. And I talk soothing words like, it's gonna be okay. You're okay.
Use your Sylvian.
Yeah. That's what I'm using. Does the foal seem calm and...
Go ahead and roll a
Animal handling?
persuade.
What?
Animal handling, yeah.
Animal handling? Okay. Normal roll, right?
Yeah, normal roll.
That's a pretty good roll considering I only have a 1 to it.
Yeah, that is a pretty good roll. It is definitely calm.
Okay.
It's a little nervous, but it is calm.
Okay. I look at its wings and the feathers and how do I want to put this? I don't necessarily want to pull them.
You rake it.
I rake it, yeah. I rake the feathers. So for any loose ones that were to fall on the ground.
So basically, like you comb your hands, your fingers through the feathers to find any loose.
Yeah, loose feathers that fall on the ground. Yep. Do any feathers fall on the ground?
Roll for me.
What do you want me to roll?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand works.
Sure. And since the animal's calm, can I roll it with an advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
You manage to find a loose feather that comes off in your hand.
Okay. I carefully place the feather in my little pouch. And then slowly back away from the baby graze trotter. The fowl.
The fall.
The foal.
I mean, he may be foul.
That's true.
No, fowl? That's a bird, not a horse.
Okay. And then when I get kind of far enough away, I just kind of watch the graze trotters graze on the grass for a little bit. Until they kind of fly off, if they fly off. I kind of watch them until nightfall before I head back into town, just before mid-evening or something like that. Definitely before dark. We'll put it that way.
The little breeze trotter watches you watches you sneak away, or attempt to sneak away.
Well, I wasn't really sneaking away from him. I was just calmly moving away from him.
Yeah.
So I didn't startle him. Or her. Alright. I head back to town.
Okay, so I will take you back to town. You are now in town.
Alright. I quickly head to the shop and knock at the door.
It's open.
I'm still not coming in, but I got your feather.
You hear footsteps, then the sound of glass bottles or crystalline bottles, and then more footsteps as the shopkeep approaches the door. Door opens. And you see a woman standing there. You got the feather.
Yes. I dig it out of my pouch and show it to her.
Marvelously pristine.
Thank you. I try to please. I do try to please.
And she takes the feather and gives you the 4 bottles. And gives you the 4 bottles of healing potion. No, she gives you a bag with the 4 bottles of healing potions.
Okay.
But there also seems to have been a bonus placed in the bag.
Alright. I just count the bottles. I notice the bonus. I don't really look at it right off the bat. I look up to her and say, "Thank you very much."
She, of course, doesn't bother taking any of your gold. She just takes the feather and heads inside.
Alright. Seeing how it's almost evening, I'm gonna walk up over here and walk in and hello, innkeep. Yes, I did it right for a change.
Oh, welcome back.
Yes, thank you very much. I could use a room for the night.
Alright.
And that's 1 gold, right?
Yes.
And I'll take some food as well. For 5 silver, I think it was.
You will have food waiting for you on your table in the morning.
Thank you. Alright, I go upstairs, and is it potions of healing or healing potion that she gave me? There are 2 different ones.
They're not the same thing?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh, well, I guess they are, actually. Hold on. Oh, yeah, never mind. They are the same thing. My bad. I was thinking of a different game. Don't mind me, I was thinking of a different game. Alright, so I got 4 healing potions and a bonus. So, I open the bag, I place the 4 healing potions on the little table that I probably have in my room, and look at the bonus item, and what do I see?
It's a dagger.
A dagger. Is it a magical dagger?
It came from a magic shop.
Alright, a dagger. Okay, so let me just do
Do an Arcana check.
dagger. Question mark. There we go. Got from the magic shop. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll do an arcane check on it. Even though I hate magic.
Well, you can hate it, but you still recognize it if you see it.
Yeah, not with that roll. I just put it back in its pouch, or in my backpack, and leave the bag, and then put the 4 potions back into the bag and tie the bag to my belt. For ease of access to the potions. And the dagger is put inside my backpack. Is it a unique looking dagger, or is it just a regular looking dagger in general?
It definitely looks different than what you're used to.
Okay. Alright, well, I go to sleep. And alright. So, I wake up in the morning and gather my things and head back down the stairs and kind of freely say good morning to the innkeep. I clearly had a bad night's sleep.
The dagger was cursed.
And have it and sit down at my table.
And just like the innkeep said, the food was waiting for you on your table.
Is it more or about the same amount as yesterday morning?
It's about the same.
Okay. I start eating it and drinking the water. Does anything occur during this time?
Nothing seems to be happening other than what happened yesterday, aside from the fact that Mara did not come downstairs this.
Okay. Am I at kind of like the bar table where where the innkeep is basically?
Yes.
I don't want to say hovering,
we can
but
safely say that you're at the
stool and bench table area.
which is of course known as the bar.
Yeah. I asked the innkeeper, did the white sorceress leave already?
Yes, she left yesterday.
Ah. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. And she was headed to that forest place, right? Huh. Well, I guess I better get going. I wanted to talk to her.
Take
But I
care.
needed potions. Alright. Thank you again for the food.
Anytime.
And the bed. Alright. So I leave town.
Alright, I'm moving you to the map.
Alright, and I'm just following the road. Where was she going? I know that General Click said, but okay, I'm gonna assume here. Yep, that's a good assumption. 1, 2. Alright, so I move here. 1, 2. Do we move faster on the road? Or just the same speed?
Wait.
You would move faster on the road. Because through the grass, you would definitely be slow.
Okay, so I'm gonna move one more then, and then just off road camp out.
Alright then. Make a roll. Since you're not in town, you're gonna need to make a roll.
Enemy counter. Thanks. It's 2 days. That's what it is.
Let's see. Okay. Sorry, are you still awake? I'll be right back.
Okay. Have you met this white sorcerer?
No.
Okay.
I think that may be the sorcerer that we're chasing, though. The shadow?
Mm-hmm.
The dragon, which he's kind of putting two and two together, thinks he might be a dragon, says that there's somebody that goes around visiting like these sacred sites, and she might know how to get Claude home. Like she's one of the, someone with the knowledge and power to do it. So they're chasing her down.
Ah.
I don't exactly remember if she said her name or just said this person.
Well, that's why I'm taking notes.
Currently, we went the opposite way, though. Well, yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, I think we're down in the southeast.
Yeah, I was told you guys were down. Oh, where? Hold on. I think I saw you guys down around here somewhere.
Yeah, those like scratch marks. We're heading there. Yeah, the star is like one of those places that she visits.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Let's see, I'm looking for something really quick.
You're fine. I know all about it.
She's looking for the biggest dragon she can find.
Probably. I'm probably gonna die.
Well, I don't even know what her thresholds are for the rolls.
Yeah. I don't know either. I would say it's probably a number range at least if we're rolling a 1d20. That's my guess.
I just think of 15 is like okay.
I put it back. I don't know if it's that foul again. Foul again. Full. There we go. Full again. That'd be neat.
Yeah, maybe you made an impression.
And it followed me or something. That'd be interesting.
You hear something rustling in the grass near your tent.
I kind of get up slowly, with my dagger at the ready, and open my tent and sneakily is a word for a change, okay? Sneakily is gonna be a word, and sneakily, try to find out, see what's going on.
Well, it works. At first you don't see anything. But that's only because whatever it was is still in the tall grass. You see it poke its head out of the grass for a moment, and then it disappears back in the grass.
What did it look like?
It looked like a white nose.
A what?
A white, like, equine nose.
Okay. I put the dagger away, not fearing for my life, as I saw it look like a nose of one of the graze trotters I've seen before, and try to get closer.
Go horsey, horsey, horsey.
You're horsey, horsey. It's that again, huh?
You want me to roll stealth again?
No, I want you to roll perception this time.
Okay, perception.
And a dex check.
Okay. A dex check or save?
Save.
I gotta find perception again. Give me a moment. Where the heck is perception? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything.
You definitely don't see it coming.
Yeah,
You're a
that's
little
pretty nice.
distracted with the fact that you just saw an equine nose.
Oh wait, that's an intelligence. No, that was dexterity. You want a dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a okay roll.
The equine leaps out of the grass, and you just barely jump out of the way. It is definitely the little foal. It trots over to you and starts nuzzling you.
Taken aback, I pet the little guy and say, "Hi! Hey there, little one. How are you doing?"
Little foal whinnies.
I grab some grass that is more than likely right next to me, and kind of feed it to him while I'm petting him.
The little foal happily chomps at the grass.
Aw, you're so cute! Wish I could keep you. Take you home with me.
You can't?
I don't know.
Throw your Pokeball at it.
Throw your Pokeball at it. That's a good one.
Yes, that's an excellent one. I look up in the sky to see if I see any of his herd. I'll roll perception here in just a sec. Okay, where's my character sheet? Perception, not intimidation. That'd be horrible. That's iffy.
It is much too dark for you to see anything.
Even with dark vision?
Considering where they sleep or where they go to at night, considering that they fly into the clouds, yes.
Okay. And considering my role.
And considering your role. I mean, it is a good role, but it's still a little too dark for that.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't see any breeze trotters other than the little.
Alright, how big is this full? In other words, can it fit in my tent? With me in it?
Yes, it can, at this moment in time, fit in your tent.
Alright. I pet the little guy. I'm still feeding him and petting him as we had that little bit of conversation there while I look up. And basically tell the little guy in Sylvan, because it's probably the best calming tongue I have, that you really shouldn't be out here all alone, all by your little lonesome. Come on in. And I kind of not like push him into my tent, but I do kind of try to herd him into there.
You like guide him in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I guide him in, close it up, get him to lay down and settle down, and go back to sleep. Alright.
The rest of the night is pretty quiet.
Okay. The next morning.
The next morning.
Alright, I wake up with probably the biggest...
Face in your face?
Exactly. Kinda... The Grace Trotter is probably still asleep. Pretty sleepy. I try not to wake him up as I open the tent and get out of it. Not really stealth or anything. Alright, I'm gonna eat breakfast, one of my rations. And, call to the little guy to sort of wake up. I go back. Okay, no, I'll rephrase that. I kind of go back into the tent and pet the little guy until he wakes up. In other words, I wake him up very gently.
Roll strength.
The little foal wakes up and whinnies a little bit and then nuzzles its little nose into you.
Alright. I say, come on, little guy. Let's get you some food. And as he's out, I assume I get them outside of the tent by then, and then I take down camp.
Yeah, you get him out of the tent, okay.
Okay. I look up in the sky to see if I can see any of the graze trotters. I'll roll perception here in just a sec. Hold on. Yeah, right, sure. That's worse than last night.
You definitely do not see any breeze trotters.
Alright, let's see. Okay, I kind of get eye level to the foul, to the full if I'm not already, and say, okay, do you want to come with me?
The little foal nods and nudges you.
I'm like, okay. And then we're gonna just continue down the road. 1, 2, 3. Yes, to here. Actually, I'm gonna roll 3 perception checks for each hexagon, looking for his family.
Okay.
So give me a sec. That's performance, not perception. 1.
Performance.
You're skipping along.
Right? Yeah, sure. 2. And 3. We're pretty far north, though, to have them, I think. Alright, so first, so this is, the first perception is this one, then the second, and then the third. What if I can ping myself? There we go.
Okay, both first, second, and third, you do not see any breeze trotter.
Okay.
Aside from your foal.
Yeah. I kind of tell myself maybe we're just too far north for them. Considering that's basically the direction I went was northwest. Yeah. And she kind of shrugs and says, okay, little guy, I guess you're sticking with me. And puts up the tent. Now, am I catching up? I should roll survival for that. But I kind of wanted to see if I was catching up to the sorceress.
You do not currently see the sorceress, so you don't know if you're catching.
I'm gonna roll survival to see if I can't see any foot traffic. That, yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, you don't see any foot traffic.
Yeah, she took an Uber.
Right. Alright. Alright, so I get camp made up and everything, and then I watch the little full play, and I say I guess I should name you. Because a horse with no name.
To the horse with no name.
It's just no good. Not for somebody so pretty and cute and shiny and white and whatnot. Oh. Alright. I try a few names. One pops into my head. Crystal.
So I'm gonna name her Crystal.
Well, I don't know if it's a her or a male or a female. I'm just hoping it'll respond to Crystal. I don't know if it will respond to Crystal, but I'm hoping it'll respond to Crystal.
Do a
My next
biology
choice is
check.
Cloud. I didn't look.
Do animal handling.
I didn't look, okay? I didn't look. I don't want to look.
Maybe insight. Maybe by traits, maybe their feathers are different, male, females, or...
Well, I don't know them that well enough to know yet for that.
I guess that's true.
If anything, I would have to do animal handling to check to see if it's a male or a female. Talk about some innuendos here. Actually, I think I will. I do an animal check, animal handling check, and definitely cannot tell. Probably too young to tell. But I see if it responds to Crystal.
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
If it's a male, you just call him Crystal Dan.
Well, if it was a male, I was actually going to name it Cloud.
Yeah.
I was going to name it Cloud if it was a male and Crystal if it was a female. But since I don't know either one, I was just like, okay, well, maybe it'll respond to one or the other. Crystal being the female and Cloud being the male.
Okay. Well...
But then again, it could respond to either of them and be the opposite sex.
Well, maybe you saw the herd. Maybe they had obvious distinctions.
Maybe.
Like,
well, that's a good thing. I could ask if I remember seeing any obvious differences between the males and females.
yeah. They could have...
That I would see between
like males,
C and the
yeah.
male.
Males
in
could
the
have
fowl.
different colors,
Well, yeah, males tend to be the more vibrant colors than the females.
right?
But as a foal, for
Yeah.
protection, he or she might not even have too much coloring in general.
Yeah.
And he's white. She's white.
The full, at the name, the full kind of trots around you and nudges you. Seems to like the name.
Crystal? Alright. Crystal it is. Alright, so we set up camp here. You're probably gonna have me roll an encounter. Time for bed. Another 15.
Deja vu.
Yeah, right? Deja vu. Ha ha ha, you can't complain about my humming.
Was that her humming? I wonder if
That was me humming. You
wonder where
cannot
she got
complain
that
about my
from.
humming. No, that wasn't her humming. That was me humming. You cannot complain about it.
Oh, that was you humming?
Yeah, that was me. Now, I do have a quick question out of character. Knowing that I saw the herd, was I able to ever tell the difference between the male and females in the first place? Kind of a backtrack thought, but just wondering. were there any obvious signs of male female that I would have saw just by glancing at them while I was watching the herd?
Well, the males were
entire day.
definitely larger.
Okay.
And had a bit of plumage in their manes.
Plumage?
Plumage. In other words,
Oh,
there were
plumage.
feathers in their manes.
Kind of like a griffin or something.
Kind of.
And the females not so much.
The females don't have any feathers in their mane.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And then the more obvious question, does the little foal have feathers in its mane that I can see?
Roll me a 100.
A percentile?
Yes.
Oh, that's low. Larger numbers would mean female then.
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
So it does have feathers in it.
Yeah, there are small, fluffy feathers at present because it's little, because of how young it is.
It hasn't molted its
It hasn't molted its main feathers yet.
It still has its down feathers in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay. Okay, so now for the random encounter.
Now for the random encounter. Okay, let me just get it set up.
You don't mean deadly encounter, right?
Hopefully not.
What's your HP at right now?
You don't want to know.
Was it less than 9?
No.
That's what I had.
Well, you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Mine is, I think, an 11. Yeah, I have 11 HP. I'm a pretty beefy rogue. For a level 1 rogue, that's pretty beefy.
What's your AC?
15. But AC is based on your dexterity.
Dexterity.
My dexterity is an 18.
Yeah, you should have good dexterity. Yeah. And you're wearing leather?
Yep.
Yeah, mine's 13. But that's without the mage armor.
Yeah, well, that's a spell, though.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. What the hell just dropped on me? Whatever.
Okay, let's see.
I'm almost half hoping having one of these follow you around is common. I did such a good job moving the creature. And it's following me.
Yeah, you left an impression.
Yep.
Ask the DM if it's big enough to carry you.
If it's still a foul, probably not.
I know.
But then again, how big are the Grace Trotters anyways?
How big are you?
I'm a medium, just like you. I'm 5'9".
Well, you're tall.
Yep.
I went short, but he's still young.
Yeah, well, you don't get fully grown until 18-ish. And I'm 20.
Mm-hmm.
So you could still technically be growing.
Mm-hmm.
Are we waiting on something? Oh, right. Mama Kitty left for a few moments. You want to play 3-card Monty while we wait?
Is there another game we can try? Let's try a game of stud poker.
Stud poker.
Yeah.
Well, we can't really do that because we shouldn't put the cards on the ground here, like I just did by accident. Oh, we could play Old Maid.
Yeah, but how do we omit one card?
What do you mean omit? No. I was thinking of drawing like 10 cards, and the queen that I have in my thing is the Old Maid, the Queen of Diamonds. We each draw 10 cards, or in my case, 7 cards.
But you make pairs, right?
Yep, you can drop it. Oh, I guess you would have to drop it in here and then delete it then.
Well, I guess if you drop a pair, like you have that 3,
Yeah.
then there's going to be a 3 out there that has no pair. That would be the Old Maid.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Because we either need one extra card that doesn't have a pair, or take away a pair that leaves an extra card.
Right. That's a good point. Very good point.
Well, we could like play fish, but then how do we keep score?
I have no idea. It's funny how we're actually talking about this while we're waiting for Mama Kitty to come back. I don't know, because you're supposed to do 26 cards for Old Maid. I guess we could do war, but then the question becomes again, how do we keep score?
Yeah.
And then, well, with war it wouldn't be so bad with.
No,
because they have to go back into your deck anyways.
Yeah, but the amount you get back would be different.
Yeah. Because the point of war is to get all the cards.
Yeah, you can play Jin.
I have no idea how to play Jin.
I used to play it a long time ago.
Actually, it's a game I want to learn to play, so...
It's pretty cool. It's kind of like poker, where you're trying to make a hand of like cards of 3 or better, so 3 of a kind or 4 of a kind. And not royal flushes, straight flushes of 3 or more. And those 2 combinations, you have to use up your entire deck. So like you start, I don't remember how much you start with. Let's say you start with 5, and then you draw a card, and then you have to throw away a card. And you win when you draw a card, and you use all of them for those combinations.
So if you had like 4 of a kind, well, you wouldn't be able to do 4 of a kind then.
I think you get like 7 cards. I think you either start with 8 and you try to make 7. Yeah, you know what? I think 8 sounds right. I'm not even sure.
7 or 8 sounds more accurate than 5.
Yeah.
Probably
5
7
was my
would
example.
be probably 7 is what it is because.
Yeah, it could be 7, and
up.
you have to make it with 8 or something, or maybe you are allowed to throw away the last card and then win because you have no cards in your hand.
Now you're making me look it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I used to know how to play gin and spades.
Okay. You have to play with 2 people. Gin Rummy is best played with only 2 people. You need a 52 card deck. If the deck cards came with any jokers, place those to the side as well. Draw a card to determine the dealer. Deal 10 cards to each player.
Ooh, 10.
Start the stockpile and discard pile. Okay.
Oh, you're
That's
gonna
right.
love this.
Welcome back. When did you get back? Or did you just pretend you left?
I
While you
wasn't
worked on
pretending anything. I was focused.
Is it it's the foe's mom, and she's ready to kick ass.
It's the fool's mom.
Probably, my luck. Yeah, we were just talking about gin. Gin.
It would kind of be doable, except that your throwaway pile, I think you recycle them.
Yeah. I was reading that. Yeah, you kind of do, sort of.
So I don't know. Well, I guess when you delete them, they go back to the original deck, right?
Yeah.
So that would be recycling. So I guess it's possible.
You ready? You ready? You ready? Ah!
What?
That was not an ant. That was a spider.
I had a spider crawled on my leg earlier today.
God, I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I might have to go get some water and some carrots.
Some carrots?
It's all the snacks we got right now.
Carrots are good. I wish I had
Yes,
carrots.
they are. We've had apples the last few days, and I'm like, I want an apple. I finally want an apple again, and all we have is carrots.
Oh, now I want a snack. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be ready here in a bit. I'm just finished.
Okay, let me go get some carrots and water real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. I suppose we wait until she gets back. I just got the encounter set.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, I've got the encounter set up.
Awesome. I'm ready whenever.
Okay, I'm moving you to the encounter.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. You hear something outside your tent. Almost sounds like gibberish to you.
I had to take a bite of a carrot while you said that. Sorry.
It's okay.
Alright. So I hear something that's gibberish outside my tent. Is Crystal awake and hear it as well?
What was that?
Does Crystal hear it as well? And is she awake?
Yeah, she is awake and she looks a little uneasy. She is not liking what she's hearing.
Okay. I grab my dagger out and pet her to try to calm her down a bit. She does better damage than I do. Jeez.
What do you think about the picture I chose?
Beautiful. Perfectly beautiful. Okay, so, can I edit the name? Okay, the name is edited. Alright, let's see. So, alright, I kind of soothe her, and then,
You keep saying her, so I might as well just make it a girl.
I did!
You keep saying calling it a her!
I keep forgetting it's a guy. Oh well. I guess it hurts.
Might as well just make it a girl then.
I guess so. I guess we're just gonna make it a girl. I'm sorry. Anyways, I calm her down. I try to calm her down a bit, and then I kind of step outside the tent. Wait, I step outside the tent.
As you step outside the tent, you see 2, maybe 3 goblins.
Okay. What are they doing? I'm staring right at them. What are they doing?
They look like they're going to...
Correct.
They look like they're ready to fight you. Roll initiative.
Alright. Alright. Should Crystal roll initiative as well?
Oh shoot. You have your token click?
Yeah, I can click her. And then initiative for me. Weird. Why is there like 3 initiatives?
Yeah,
Oh, that's you.
Those are mine. I have to reroll.
Okay, hold on. Why is it my initiative roll?
Are they after the food?
Okay, let's try this again. My roll for initiative. There we go. Okay, and then her roll for initiative. Ha. Alright.
Okay, so let's see. Looks like 2 of them are going before you.
Yep.
Alright.
Let me move it to that little square total.
So one of them attacks you with its... Wait. I didn't do something.
You didn't set the query
Yeah,
for
let me
advantage.
fix that. Let me fix it. Rest.
Yeah. Also, you can't attack me unless you move the goblins closer.
Yeah,
because
I know.
Okay. I'm like,
I forgot-
yeah,
I
you
forgot
can go
about
ahead
that
and try
too. I
and attack
forgot
me. I could go ahead and watch them try to attack me from there. I'd be happy to do that. But I'm pretty sure you don't want them to do that. Because I'll argue I wouldn't take any damage.
Alright. I fixed it.
Okay.
Okay, let's re-roll, shall we?
Yeah. I think so.
That was a wrong roll.
That's initiative.
Yeah, I
Practice
know.
makes perfect.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
Okay. That's a hit. Why didn't you roll damage?
It was supposed to.
Make sure it's on auto roll damage. I literally went through all these mistakes with myself, so don't feel
There
bad.
we go. Fixed it. Okay, shall we try that one again?
Good luck. Let's hope you don't hit a nat 20 again.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, that doesn't hit me. So as the goblin swings, I kind of dodge out of its way.
And let's see, this other goblin.
How do you know that they don't have a +10 to Tabaxi scimitar?
Okay, goblin number 2 fires its bow at you. It misses.
Badly.
it hits the tent.
I take it this is goblin number 2.
Yeah, that's goblin number 2. Goblin number 3 attempts to
Wait, hold on. I get to go, don't I?
Alright, yeah, you go next. Hey, you go next, it's your turn. Sorry.
Actually, it's Crystal's turn.
Oh, it's Crystal's turn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Crystal's.
Okay. So
Okay,
Crystal's turn.
Yeah. You can tell that because the weird little pony initiative, it says right under it. Alright,
Well, she's about the size of a pony, so I use the pony's thing for her.
yeah. Rocky, hold on. Before I take my turn, I got a raid from Ragnarok.
Oh my goodness.
That is so awesome. Thank you so much, Ragnarok, for the raid. We are doing a sneaky, super sneaky raid stream for D&D. I am a player in this new D&D game, guys. And thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. I'm actually still awake too, wide awake. In fact, this is so much fun. Alright, Crystal, can Crystal see this, one since it walked kind of in there?
It can, she can see it.
Okay. Alright, did he see it? Did he see Crystal?
He's focused on you.
Okay.
So she gets to roll for an advantage.
Yep. Crystal will go here and attack him. For who knows what.
Who knows what?
Well, I haven't gotten that far. There we go. With an 18 of 7 damage.
Nice.
That didn't kill him.
No, it did.
Oh, it did. Okay.
There we go, and I'll drop him down. There we go.
Yay. I look totally shocked at Crystal. Wow.
She
Something
beamed
else.
him in the head and killed him.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the next goblin's turn, I guess? Or is it my turn? You have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's probably my turn next then. If we're going by the last 4 rolls for initiative.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, seeing, that goblin there, I go, these are 5 feet, right?
Yeah, these are just 5 foot squares.
Mm-hmm. So is Crystal within 5 feet of this goblin?
Within 5 feet of which goblin?
This one.
Well, the goblin wouldn't see her, and she wouldn't see it because of where she's at. But...
Oh, no, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if she's just 5 feet.
oh yeah, she'd probably be about 5 feet away from it.
Okay. I move about here. Here. Fine, don't snap to the... Fine, just don't...
You're holding Alt. Of course it's not snapping.
Yeah, but that's such a habit for a GM to do.
I know.
Especially on Roll20. And I'm like, I don't know why it's not snapping. Alright, hey, at least it gives me more control. So, moving her down there means she's not 5 feet. Okay. But that's more accurate anyway, so I don't care. Sorry, looking for my character sheet at the moment. I attack with my dagger.
Okay.
Normal roll. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Yeah, 24. Does that hit? That better hit. For 6 damage. Was that my dagger? Yeah, that's my dagger. Okay. Alright. And then it's the other 2 goblins' turn. Well, now all 3 of them get to go, and then I get to go again.
No dual wield?
I only have the 1 dagger. And I don't have an extra attack, so... I don't... And I'm level 1, so of course I don't have dual wield yet.
No, I thought dual wield was a passive.
I think at level 2.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could have done that. Never mind.
Yeah, like the kind anybody can do.
Yeah.
And you just got another dagger, but
Well,
I don't know where it's at.
I can wield a dagger and a reaper at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know if the DM wants me to do that though this round, or if she wants to just continue at this very
Oh my
moment and then
goodness.
next round
Arm wrestle her for it.
arm wrestle her. It's up to her. Yeah, because technically it's let's see.
Okay, so the goblin survived, and it's his turn now.
Well, it's all the goblins' turns now.
Oh wait, no, it's not his turn. It's the other two.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I actually hate to say this. It's all three of theirs turn, and then it's Crystal's and mine.
this is true. Okay, so oh, that one hit itself. That is so sad. It like cut right into its leg,
Oh, ouch.
trying to swing at you. And that one hit you.
Yep, for 5.
Okay, so now it's Crystal's turn.
Okay. Alright, Crystal flies. 1, 2, 5. And attacks this goblin. Flies over and attacks that goblin. I assume it saw it fly over there. And it does... Does that hit? 16? 16 should hit, right? God, it's been so long. For 10 damage.
Yeah, that one's dead.
Okay. Shocked that my little crystal can do so much more damage than I can. I attack this guy with my dagger. Yeah, I probably don't hit him. And as for a bonus action...
Yeah, I think I might have missed that. Oh, no, I got it. Never mind. Okay, so you swung on it and missed.
Yep. Why can't I find the bonus action stuff I was looking at just now? What is it? Oh, can I use the healing of potion of healing as a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, I use one of those. So I roll 2d4s plus 2. Okay, slash roll 2d4, not 2004, 2d4 plus 2. I get 8 health back, which means I'm full again. Alright. And then that ends my turn.
Alright. Now for the goblins' turns. That one hit. Ouch!
Okay, so 4,
Oh wait, no. Yeah, okay, yeah, no. Never mind.
so 10, 14, so I'm dead.
Not dead. Unconscious, remember?
Okay, so you're not doing the negative numbers?
I'm not doing the negative.
Okay. Okay, alright, and then it's Crystal's turn. Where's Crystal? There's Crystal. Alright, she comes over basically, right here. And attacks the goblin. And definitely does not hit.
Definitely does not hit. So it's the goblins.
Yep. Who are they attacking?
They're going after, Crystal.
Okay. Shit. You're
Shit.
really trying to kill me, aren't you? 9, 10, 11, 12. She's out. We're dead. This is why you hide your rolls. So you can adjust them as needed if you would like.
True point.
So it's up to you. Is she completely knocked out or what? Ah, dang it. Ant. Seriously, what do I have on this desk that you guys eat? Can't be my carrots. I just don't eat carrots for some reason.
Do you have water?
No. I might need to just wipe down the table.
The goblins rob you and then leave.
Everything goes dark. Everything goes dark and you hear nothing, see nothing. I'm going to need to make some survival roll.
Survival rolls or death saves?
Death saves.
One save. 2 save. 3 save. So I have 1 health. Alright. And then I assume I have to do that with,
With Crystal? Yes.
yeah, okay. Give me a sec. I'll just use my character sheet for it, though. Because it's easier. 1 save. I don't think they add anything. No. Yeah, no. 2 save. 3 save. Wow.
You survived.
Yep.
And
So did
quite favorably, too.
Okay. Can I see now? Can I not see anything?
You hear something, but you're not sure what.
I think the bigger question is am I still unconscious?
You are currently still unconscious, yes.
Okay. Then we kind of need to skip where I'm not unconscious so I can do stuff. Mama Kitty, you still with us?
Yeah, I just got something that I'm working on right.
Okay. We starting at the next morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna start it the next morning. Or something like that.
Close to the next morning. Dawn approaches. God, I love baby carrots. Yes, everyone, I'm still awake. Goes out to all the people who I say I normally go to bed early to. That's right. That's fun.
What movie did you end up watching?
You guessed it.
For reals?
Mm-hmm. I told Dad we needed to watch it again. So that's what we watched.
You wake up in a bed. A nice, soft, lavish bed.
Okay.
And it is easily twice your size.
Yikes. Okay. What do I see?
It's a normal bed. The goblins just shrank you.
Right, no. I wake up.
Normal bed.
I wake up looking around mostly for my things and Crystal.
Okay, roll me a perception save. But while you're doing that, I'm going to put this out there. You definitely see Mara sitting in a chair by the bed, just watching you.
Okay. Why would I need perception to see if I can see him? It doesn't matter. I almost rolled a perfect score.
You definitely find a chest at the foot of the bed.
What about Crystal?
You do not see Crystal at the present time.
Okay. Okay, so I see Mara. Where exactly is she? Is she across the room? In the corner? And the bed's on the wall or something?
Side of the bed, let's see, left side of the bed, and she's sitting by the. She does, however, have a book in her lap.
That's probably put away right now, right?
That's closed at the moment.
Okay.
And by the looks of it, she had been looking through it or browsing it before you woke up.
And she's right next to the bed, then?
She's by the bed, yes.
Okay.
You notice the title of the book, How to Cook Talaxis.
I swear I thought it was Tabaxian. I thought it was Tabaxian.
Tabaxi. It's Tabaxi.
Okay.
How to cook Tabaxis, really?
Okay, I see Mara.
No, there are actually runes on the book.
Alright. Hold on. Okay, so and this bed is twice my size. Okay, so I kind of back off from her, but not get off the bed, and basically like a regular cat on my hands and knees, heading kind of towards the edge of the bed, watching her.
She doesn't know. She's just watching you. Although you do hear her say this. You were lucky.
Yeah, what?
You were lucky.
I respond to her, I suppose I am. Where's Crystal?
She's out back, getting some rest.
Is there a window that I can see her? That I would be able to go and see her? I don't ask Mara, I'm asking you as a DM.
There is a window, yes.
Okay, I scam her to the window to see if Crystal's really there.
At this moment in time, you just see houses, mainly because this is the front of the building.
I look back at Mara. She could probably she clearly sees my disappointment in that.
Mara stands up and says, "Come, I'll take." By the way, you can actually reassign. You can actually add in your full health.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was forgetting something. Where is she?
I can't do that to Crystal because I have to wait until I see her token again.
Okay, I got her token up.
Okay.
Looks like I need to fix it.
Yep, because all I can see is black. So, anyways, I kind of step back and ask where my stuff is before following her. Before even considering following her.
I put your stuff in the chest.
Okay, so I go to the chest, I grab everything, check to see if I have everything.
Everything's still there.
And, kind of then turn back around and nod to her. And follow her out to the wherever she's taking me.
Okay, she takes you out over here.
I still see nothing but black screen.
Now I know why. I completely forgot to move your character.
Okay. Oh look, it's rotated now. Okay.
I basically just duplicated it and rotated the pictures.
Okay. Alright. You don't have Mara token? How rude!
I was actually in the middle of working on it earlier. I just haven't gotten... just haven't finished.
Uploaded it and finished it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing with you. Okay, so I rush to Crystal, kind of looking over her to make sure she's okay.
She is well taken care of. Not a scratch, not a scar on.
Okay.
And on a note, you also do not have any scratches or scars on.
Even my crescent moon scar?
Well, okay, that's still there, of course. It was already there before that.
Yeah. You mean for any new scars?
You don't have any new scar.
Okay. And actually, I feel pretty good right now, considering I went through a battle. I look at Mara and say thank you.
You're very welcome.
And kind of continue petting Crystal for a few minutes. She's clearly sleeping, though.
Yeah, she's sleeping.
Alright. Alright, what is Mara gonna do?
She doesn't really say anything. She's just smiles.
Okay. Well, after confirming that, my little Crystal is alright and everything, I get up, and my stomach growls. And, I ask her, how long have I been asleep?
Oh, you've been asleep. Nearly all day, actually.
So
Not too
it's-
surprising considering what you've been through.
So it's what, midday or mid-evening?
About mid-evening.
Okay. Okay. Is she holding her staff?
She is at this present time, but you didn't see her pick it up. It
No, I
just
wasn't
was
paying
just suddenly there and her book was gone.
Yeah. Interesting book of yours. Because I didn't see the staff turn into the book, but the book was missing. So I decided to say interesting book instead.
Oh yes, it is quite the book.
Well, I better get some food. As my stomach growls again.
That's all taken care of. Come. Join me for a meal.
Okay. She hesitantly says okay. She's too hungry to say no, but she doesn't like magic either. Just one of her little quirks. Okay. So we, sit down at a table and get some food? Or, like, Mara orders the food? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes.
Okay. So, as we're waiting for the food, I say, so your name's Mara?
That's what everyone calls me.
But that's not your name.
No, not my true name. But I have many.
You wouldn't have happened to know how I got here, would you?
If you are here, that would mean somebody wanted you to be here.
That didn't answer the question. Do you know who?
I have a few suspicions. It could be only one of three.
You can't get me home, can you?
At present, no. I cannot. But I can make a query to someone who can.
Oh.
Besides, I'll need to ask her why you're here.
I don't care why I'm here, I just want to go home.
Well, the reason you are here may be the reason, maybe your way out.
And then people wonder why I don't like magical folks. Talking in tongues. As normal. As usual. So, Mara, about Crystal,
Yes.
do they normally follow people?
Not usually.
Huh. I look back at the door that we came in, where Crystal is. But not really taking my eyes off of Mara either.
Okay, I've got her.
Ooh, she is pretty.
It was the closest picture I could find to the original picture I had for her.
Quite beautiful.
And like the man said, not a day of age on her face. Her age is definitely not shown on her face.
Yes, but as any woman knows, you never talk about each other's age. Anyways.
Exactly.
Thus, I haven't brought it up either. But, yeah. Does she react to the fact that I look at the direction towards Crystal? In any
No,
way?
she does not react.
So what are you doing here?
I was on my way here anyway.
No, not what I mean. I mean, it's kind of obvious that you're not from these towns either.
Oh, I travel.
I'm sure you do, as much as I do.
Well, I have... She pauses for a moment. Tasks to complete.
And what do these tasks involve?
I need to visit the temples of Malhari, the goddess of life.
Oh, Hari. Never heard of her.
You wouldn't have. You're not from this world.
And how would you know that?
It's in the magic wrapped around you. I can see it.
Magic again, huh? She sighs. What's so special about magic?
Well, everything's got a little magic in it. But the specific magic that's around you is... How can I put this? It's the very magic that brought you into this world. A magic that wouldn't be on anyone unless they came through a rift.
A rift, huh? So I came through a rift.
It came through a tear between realms.
Okay.
But you're not the first, and you won't be the last.
Did the others make it home?
Those that wish to return home have been returned already. Those that haven't recently been told.
Okay. You wouldn't happen to know what my task would be to get home.
I have not yet discerned what your task is to be. However, I can tell you this. Whatever it is, it's very important.
Lucky me. I'm important for a change. I say sarcastically. Actually, I think I did pretty good on the sarcasm there.
Yeah, you did.
Now, have we gotten our food and been eating too?
Yeah, it was already on the table when you got there.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like a freaking buffet.
And is she eating too?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't want to know. I wanted to know if she was just a person who pretends to not eat. To pretend to eat and whatnot.
But you do notice a very interesting bottle on the table. It seemed you noticed it mainly because it was glowing, and it was right next to Mara.
I did take notice of it. Probably when we sat down, I would say.
Probably. It was probably the first thing your eyes saw.
And
Aside from the mountain of food.
right, yeah, which is why I got distracted with all the other questions while I was eating. And I asked, what's that bottle?
The starberry nectar.
What's starberry?
Starberries are a very essential fruit in this world, as they replenish my strength.
Is that why you're going to all these temples?
I go to the temples for a specific reason, yes. The temples are what drain my strength for a very specific purpose.
Talking in tongues again, I see.
Let me be clear then. I go to these temples because they are, how to put this, linked to the goddess of life. I give her some of my strength to heal her wounds that time has carved into her.
So you're a magical healing potion for her. Okay.
In a way.
I bet. About what time is it right now for us?
It's actually nearing nightfall.
Oh, just nearing nightfall. Okay.
If you head out now, you'll end up getting lost in the dark.
Well, I'm not gonna head out. I'm gonna head back over to Crystal real quick. Alright. I get up from the table and say, thank you for the meal. I'm gonna go check on Crystal and then maybe get a room for the night. Is there any response from her?
I already have a room set for you. Not the one from before, no, that's my room. You're next door.
Very well, thank you. I'll be heading up there shortly.
After finishing her meal, she heads up to her room.
Alright. I look Crystal over once more. She's probably still sleeping, is my assumption.
Yeah, she's still sleeping.
Okay.
Though as you approach, she huffs a little bit and lifts her head and looks at you. Giving a little whinny.
I knelt down and say, just go back to sleep. One thing Mara said was we were lucky and That is so true.
Crystal nuzzles you for a little bit and then lays her head back down.
As night clearly starts coming down more and more, I head up to my room after I say goodnight to Crystal. Alright.
The next morning,
Next morning, I wake up, I gather my strength and my stuff again, because I kind of took it all off so I could go to bed. So, I'm putting it all back on. And head downstairs.
Mara is already downstairs with the buffet in front of her.
I kind of glance at her. Does she wave me over?
Yes, she definitely waved you over.
I reluctantly go over there and sit down and start eating, grabbing the food to eat. And asked her, "Did you sleep well?"
Like a dream. Did I even have the button pressed?
All I heard was dream, so...
And she says, like a dream.
Okay. Well, that must have been a nice sleep.
Oh, on a note. Roll me a perception check.
Persephone. Perception. Well, where did I get? An 18. Twice in a row.
I noticed that. You do notice that her scent seems crisp, clean, and very similar to the one that was back at that other town. Let's see, Windy Glade Village. The one that was with your brother's scent.
I just now noticed that? Okay.
Oh, maybe not just now. Oh, actually, no, just now, actually, yes.
As I am eating, I take a deep breath in, and when I notice that scent is the same as
Similar, not necessarily the same.
Similar. And as to the one that was next to my
that was with your brothers.
I was trying to think of the word with my brothers, and ask her, "Do you know my brother?"
I do not know your brother, no.
It's a similar enough scent, though.
I do, however, occasionally see him in my dreams.
And how exactly would you know he's my brother?
Because you both came from the same place.
That doesn't mean we could be brother and sister. We could have been two strangers from the same place.
True.
There's a lot more you're not telling me, isn't there?
There is a lot you do not know. But I don't really see the point in telling you everything. At least, not yet.
Uh-huh. What exactly do you expect me to do?
Wait, what was that?
What exactly do you expect me to do? I'm literally asking Mara.
I missed that last part.
What exactly do you expect me to do?
I have occasional visions in my dreams. There is something coming.
Something like what? And what would you need a thief for anyways? Oh, and I literally say it that way. I'm getting a little impatient with her at the moment. And that's basically why my sound is coming off a little bit like that.
That's fine. No worries.
No, it's me playing my character, but I'm just letting you know what's going on.
I know. That's fine. Well, what would one need a thief for? Obviously, to get something back. But not at this
Or to
moment.
steal something.
True.
And how would I know if you're just taking it back versus taking it for the first time? Huh?
Because it is mine.
Just because you say it is, doesn't mean it is the truth.
That which is taken, or more specifically, that which will be taken, was a gift from the goddess herself. And has been in my possession since the dawn of time. Did you catch any of that?
I'm thinking of how to respond.
This would probably basically silence her more or less anyway.
Exactly. Especially the way it was said, because that which will be taken again to basically she's saying she hasn't gotten anything stolen yet, but once it's stolen, she expects me to get it back. Or at least that's what I'm reasoning. So, yeah. You just said it hasn't been stolen yet. So why would it need to be stolen back? It's not like it's gonna get stolen, is it? And if it is, how would you know?
Like I said once before, I see things in my dreams. I have visions most days. And they usually, most oftenly, come true.
Well, I'm going to go check on Crystal. And get up from the table. Thank you for the meal.
You're very welcome.
Head out to see Crystal. Is Crystal awake?
And she's awake and she looks very happy to see you.
And I am happy to see her. Yeah. So, I ran up to her and pet her and, say, well, aren't you awake?
She whinnies and
Such a good girl.
nuzzles you.
Now, am I seeing other people in this town or what?
Oh, there are other people in this town. You, of course, see a general store.
And probably a magic shop.
No magic shop this time. It's actually a medical ward.
Alright. I tell Crystal to stay here. Mostly so I know where she's at and she doesn't get in trouble within the town, because I'm not too sure how anything's gonna react. So I kind of pet her and tell her, stay here, I'll be right back. Alright. Come to this building here. Is this the medical ward?
Medical ward?
Yeah.
That is the medical ward. The purple house, the purple roof is the shop.
General store. Alright, I'm kinda gonna go over here.
Yeah, if you peeked inside, you'd see a bunch of people all laid up.
Yeah, I did. I figured that's what I would see.
A bunch of people all
over.
on like beds and stuff. Many of them wounded, and a bunch of them were babbling about strange creatures and moving trees.
Alright, so I walk into the general store and talk to the clerk. Where's my character sheet?
Where's
my character sheet? Well, I have it on a separate tab thingy because it's so hard to have it on the main screen. So I have it popped out into a different window. Let's see. What was I looking at? Oh, I forgot to ask her about that. I don't remember what I was going to ask him. I go in there. I look around. I literally forget what I was going in there for. So I walk back out and head back over to the inn where I think Mara is still at, and go up. Oh, is she still in the dining area?
She is, but
I go.
the food's been packed away, so to speak.
Right. I come back up and say, I forgot to ask. I have this dagger. Can you, tell me if it's magical?
It does have an enchantment on it.
Can you identify the enchantment?
It's a +2 dagger.
Okay.
It's basically got like enhanced damage on it.
Hold on, let me get a +2 dagger. So as I redo that. This. Thank you.
You are welcome.
So what are you gonna do all day?
Well, since I just finished up with my meal, I'm gonna head to the
To the what?
general store.
Okay.
And then I'll continue on my way.
Okay.
What was that?
I'm thinking, hold on. Should I go with you?
If you like.
Okay.
Not where I was gonna place you.
So as I'm browsing, do I hear the conversation between her and the cleric?
She is basically gathering up provisions for her trip.
Okay.
More specifically, some healing herbs.
When she's done, I asked the clerk if he has any healing potions and rations.
Rations?
Yeah, rations.
Yes, I do.
How much for the rations?
2 silver apiece. Yeah, so 2 silver for a day.
So 2 silver, so I buy. So I buy 10 rations for 20 silver. Which is technically 2. And then how much for your healing potions?
What did I say the last time? Was it 5 silver?
For 2? 1? I don't know. I got 4 of them just for a feather.
True. I believe it was like 5 silver for
I think it was
For
5 silver
1.
for 2. No, because I was trying to do 10 silver for 4. So yeah, 5 silver for 1.
So yeah, it's 5 silver per potion. Roll perception for me.
Gold. Hold on. I'm counting. So, perception. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so 5 times, so 2, for 2, it's 1 gold. So 2, 4. How many do I have? 3. 2 is for 1 gold.
Well, with that roll, it doesn't mean you're completely oblivious.
Oblivious to what?
Your purse.
What about my purse?
Check your purse
Oh!
on your character sheet.
Oh! I kind of look at it like, crap, I'm totally shocked. 2 gold, so...
But you have no idea where it came from.
Yeah, I have no clue. So 2 for 1 gold. So if I say 10, that means I would need 5 gold. Do I want to buy 10? Do you have 10 in stock?
We do, actually.
Alright, I'll take all 10. Okay, so I kind of scratch the back of my head and wonder where that money came from. I look at Mara, but kind of shake my head. No, she wouldn't do that. Would she? It is all I keep thinking, and but just kind of shake it off, like, well, whatever.
It's there, it's there.
Exactly. And then, I kind of look at Mara to see if she's done.
Yeah, she's finished up.
And so I head out of the store. Yeah. I guess I'll go with you, at least for now. But aren't those woods supposed to be... What was the word?
Sorry, I missed that. My kitten girl decided to step on the lower volume button.
Oh no. I said I guess I'll go with you, for now. But aren't those woods supposed to be kind of ever-changing? I think it was put.
The ever-changing forest.
Oh wait, that's actually the name of it?
Yes, that is the name of it.
Interesting. Well, do you want to get going?
What about your little filly?
Well, yes, I have to go get Crystal, but are we leaving right then and there then?
I have all my provisions.
Alright,
Do you?
I'll go get Crystal. Yes. Yes, I do.
I'll
At
meet
least
you
I
at
hope
the. I'll meet you on the south side of town.
Okay, I'll get Crystal. Come on, Crystal, we're headed out. Ah, can't click. Seriously? Stop that, thank you. Okay.
Alright, so the two of you head. I will put you onto the map now.
Yep.
You can go ahead and move your character into the forest.
More like, you can go ahead because I'm following Mara.
True point. You step into the forest, and it appears as though everything behind you has disappeared. And I've got a kitty butt in my face.
Okay, I look to Mara. That normal?
It happens every time.
You do know how to get out of here, right? I
Yes.
ask her, but think maybe I should have asked her beforehand.
I do. But
Okay,
we're
good.
headed to the center.
Well, lead on.
She actually stays perfectly still and rustles a few leaves with her magic.
I tell Crystal stay close. And a path opens up.
No path. But I need you to roll perception.
Okay.
Again.
Perception. Not a bad roll.
Afterwards, Mara starts heading off. Why are you pinging the map?
Because I can.
And considering... And the path ahead of her seemed to act like a road rather than if there was no shrubs in her path. There was no shrubs in her path, no roots, no nothing hindering her movement.
Okay.
Or yours for that matter.
Well, I'd hope so, considering I kept up with her. So we spend, what, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7... So...
She keeps moving despite... But the thing is, you didn't notice whether it was day or night. It was just... there. It was already dark. You couldn't tell the difference.
Except for how tired I got.
Except for how tired you got.
Alright.
Okay,
And
so
then-
about here you probably felt like you were falling asleep.
Okay. I tell Mara that I need to rest.
Okay, so... Alright, we may rest. Just one thing. No fires.
Okay. Totally okay with that.
Wait, what?
I said I'm totally okay with that. Okay, did you want me to roll an encounter?
Yes, go ahead, roll an encounter. Nothing happens that night.
Okay. Alright, so we wake up. Or at least I wake up. I don't know if it's still morning, day,
we're
night,
going
or
to
otherwise.
stop there for the time being because I've got something I need to do tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. Yep. Hold on. Or did you want to stop when we got into the town? Say we went straight
I suppose we could stop when we get to the town, yes.
Say it's like super late and we went straight for the inn, basically. You call it good that way. I mean, that's up to you. I don't care either way. Just move the token and we can say we went straight to the inn and went kind of straight to bed.
You went to bed and
Mara did whatever.
we're going to pick it up later, but when you wake up, you're going to wake up here.
Oh, okay.
So I will see you tomorrow. I mean, I'll see you at another time. We'll pick this up at a later date.
Sounds good. I don't know, it could be tomorrow if you want it to be tomorrow.
Well, we could do it tomorrow, yeah. But I will pick this up at a later date. I've got stuff that I need to do. So,
You have a wonderful night.
you too.